everyone, welcome back to Good Morning Pattaya channel. Where have you been? Time for another episode, and I am here accompanied by my regular accompaniment.
Yes, Dave Buckley from REM.
Thank you for coming and joining us yet again.
Thank you. Thank you for being mad enough to invite me.
So our guests today are Stuart and Earth from the Planet Earth Beach Club.
That's right.
Welcome along to Good Morning Pattaya.
Thank you for having us.
Not at all,
thank you.
it's a pleasure. So, tell me a little bit about Planet Earth Beach Club, because I've heard some pretty good things about what goes on down there.
Well, I actually feel like I should ask you what you've heard first.
Actually, it's more what I've seen from that you get some pretty nice looking girls
Yeah,
going
we do.
down
We're
there.
very lucky in that department. Thanks.
Why wasn't I told about this?
Well, you know now.
I know now.
So what time do you finish here today? Because we start at 5 o'clock. Well, plenty of time for you to come down. There's some fun. No, we opened 3 months ago, December the 1st.
Right.
The idea sprung because there isn't one here in Pattaya. There is no beach club here in Pattaya. You've got them sort of like in Koh Samui, you've got like Nikki Beach there. I think they've just opened one in Phuket as well. So they're on the increase, they're on the up, and they're basically a really good place to come during the day, early evening, where you can have fun, you can get your top off, jump in the pool, good food, lots of eye candy as you already know, and just have fun during the day.
So what sort of opening times?
Normally 1 o'clock, and then we close by about 10.
Right, so 1 o'clock in the afternoon through to 10, I would imagine. The sort of people who are coming to the club, they probably don't get out of bed terribly early, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Well, you're talking about yourself, aren't you?
Party people in Pattaya, not early risers.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
Some of us have got a job.
So, how did you get the idea in the first place for this?
Okay, I'm going to end up doing a lot of the talking here, aren't I? Okay, this is quite a little story. Are you ready? We've got time?
We do have time,
Oh, okay.
yeah, absolutely.
I lived in Marbella for 10 years in
Nice.
Spain. I don't speak Spanish that well. Okay, I can see the cameraman looking at me. He's Spanish, isn't he? And there's beach clubs everywhere there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like what everyone does at the weekend.
Yeah.
So from Thursday through to Sunday, you go to the beach club during the day, you get drunk, you have fun, and then by 11 o'clock, if you wish to carry on going out all night long, if you're like a party animal,
Sure.
then you can go out all night long. But for someone like myself, 11 o'clock was enough.
Right.
I go home, I have a good night's sleep,
Yeah.
wake up the next day fresh,
Do it all again.
fresh-ish, and then if you want to go out and do it again, you go
Yeah.
out and do it again during the day. All the girls are in bikinis during the day. Everyone's in swimwear. It's brilliant. You know, I love it, and they didn't have this here. I met Earth. I used to own a bar beforehand, and Earth is a pool player.
Oh, really?
Very good pool player he is. Yeah, he's just a little bit.
Pool shark.
He's just a little bit better than me, just a little bit.
No, basically, like when we were playing pool together, he found out I had a pool and it was being unused.
Right.
I was just going to open a little bar by the pool, and he came along and said, "Why don't we open a beach club?" and sold me the idea, and there it was. 6
Where
months
does your
later.
accent come from?
I lived in England for a while.
I was going to say, you sound like you've got an English accent.
About 15 years.
Oh, right, yes.
All over the place, actually. Yeah. Started off in Norfolk, believe it or not, and then in London. Then I went to uni in Warwick.
Warwick, that's very close to where I come from, Stratford-on-Avon, that's my hometown. So yeah, that explains the accent then.
He speaks English better than we do, doesn't he?
Well, certainly speaks it better than you're in. It's that time in Warwickshire, that's what does
I've got a good
it.
South London accent, I know what you're on about.
So the actual premises, that's yours or your family's, yeah?
Basically.
And what was, you saying it wasn't being used before you started
my parents built a 30, 40-story condo down the back, and there's a little village complex like down the front, and we had a swimming pool, like towards the beach, but it was being abandoned basically.
Really?
Yeah, there was snakes, frogs.
Good grief, is it really that bad?
And then
Still got a few.
Still got a few snakes, probably.
Hey, we are in
Not the
Pattaya.
slithery kind,
And I came back from England a few years back, and I thought, okay, let's make it look a little bit nicer. And then, slowly I sort of made it look a little bit nicer. Then Stuart came along. He had this whole great idea to open a beach club.
And that's how the story
Yeah,
started.
pretty much.
Yeah.
So tell me, if I go down there, what can I expect to find?
At the moment, not much.
This is a bit early.
we'd-
Believe me, I wouldn't normally be up at
We
this time.
dread the rain. We don't like the rain.
Well,
Everything
sure.
else is in our hands except for the rain.
Exactly.
So, yeah, what can you expect to find? Well, I think.
And do you have music playing?
Yes. What type of
You do
music?
food?
House.
House. You like house?
Yes.
Really?
That's on the
House and
Sunday.
Yeah, we
have
do
that
house on Sunday, and on Saturdays we have
More hip-hop.
Black Butterfly do an event down there on a Saturday, and Sinners do an event there on the Sunday, and it's hip hop and R&B today, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we do food.
Not a lot of country rock there.
Well, it's funny you should say that. Can I just interject? 2 weeks ago it was my 50th birthday,
Yeah.
and I've got this guy called Patrick. He does the guitar and he does all that.
Oh yeah.
And I thought, you know what, I think it'd be nice if he came down and done an hour in between everything that's going on. Oh, God. Everyone was up dancing. And then this country western guy come on, everyone was like, Stuart, what on earth is going on? I said, well, I kind of thought it was going to work.
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
All these hot girls in bikini,
Yes,
and then you
yes.
put some John Denver and wonder why they're not that
Country
impressed.
road, take me
Well, they
home.
were all leaving on a jet plane.
They were.
Absolutely.
Jet ski.
Taking them with her.
So,
So that's hip hop on Saturdays, house on a Sunday. What
Nice
about
house.
the working week?
we really need people down there during the week. It's kind of how it is in Spain and most places with beach clubs. They tend to open at the weekend.
Right, yeah.
A lot of the real good beach clubs are hotels as well, which we're not.
Right.
So they have the sort of people in there using the pool during the week anyway, which keeps them busy. But getting people to come down there during the week is hard.
Right.
And we are trying everything.
And do you have, obviously you're going to have live DJs, because I can
Yes.
understand traffic will be lower during the
we
weekdays,
have.
but do you have some recorded sets or something?
Yeah, we have mainly recorded sets
Yeah.
during the week. Obviously,
Yeah.
top DJs at the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to give it a good year. You have to give it a year.
Oh, definitely.
And then see how you are this time next year.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
maybe the weekdays will start to pick up a little bit more.
I mean, considering you've only been going since December,
Oh, we're happy with
because word is spreading fast,
Yeah.
because it didn't take long for me to hear about it.
Is that a good thing? Or is it...
I've got my finger on the pulse, so if I found out about
Party
it,
animal Nick, yeah.
absolutely.
Well, I can't wait to see him down there. Dance some house.
The problem is you're a day club, and that day is usually for sleeping working. So
No,
yeah,
7.
the finishing at like 10 p.m. thing. And
When you start, is it at 10 p.m?
have you ever done? Yeah, it's like midnight usually. I'm sort of a nighttime person. Do you have
I get
any?
the 5 o'clock emails, 5 in the morning emails.
Exactly. Do you have like after parties? Have you ever done anything with thinking, oh, we've got this captive audience now, and we still got a lot of people here?
We can't. We have Earth's condominium at the back,
Right.
and out of respect for the residents that live
Yeah,
there,
fair enough.
and because it blows in from the sea straight
Right.
over onto them, we turn it down, right down at 10 o'clock.
Right.
And we can't. You can have parties there. You can still carry on, but we turn the music right down. We have
Yeah.
to.
Mm.
The
That's fair
city
enough.
council have asked us to turn it down about that time as well. So
Right, yeah. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
If it's a condo
you can't have it
building.
all, can you?
I'm sure Dave would not be terribly impressed if next to him his pool, the closest pool, became a
I hope
nightclub.
some of the
at 6
condominium-
Well, I
a.m.
might be impressed
People
by
are watching
the adornment around it. But,
It's just as long as they keep the noise down a bit.
No, but soon we're going to build a dome up the back to stop a lot of the sound going up to the condo. So maybe we can
Excellent.
open a little bit later.
Yeah,
You can-
Yeah, we're
later.
just waiting for the low season. I think we're going to have to close for 2 months when it really rains.
Right.
Probably around September to November. That's when you really get the rain here.
Yeah.
So we won't be able to open then.
Exactly, so
we're
you
gonna
might as
do
well
all the refurb
get ready
and
for the
everything.
next
Yeah.
high season.
Yeah.
Is there an entrance fee, or is
No,
it?
we don't charge.
All right.
However, sometimes we have promotion companies that come in and do their own event.
Right.
And the only way they can really make any money really is to charge. And I think they charge much more than 200 baht, which is just for men, not for the ladies. So that's how they make their money. Yeah. So, but we don't charge. Planet Earth doesn't charge. It doesn't. I don't think that will work.
so you just, you make your money out of food.
Yeah, food and drink. Yeah.
Talking about food, what could we get if we came down to eat?
Alright, all your Thai menus there, European food too, and he's good. I mean, do you like lamb chops?
Oh yeah.
I love the lamb chops that our chef does down at our place. And just your general sort of poolside stuff as well, you know, your salads, burgers, chicken burgers, and nothing, you know.
Nothing cordon bleu.
Yeah, nothing cordon bleu. It's a pool at the end of the day. So, but you've been impressed. The Thai guy is good,
Okay.
isn't he?
Yeah, we have sushi and all that kind of stuff as
Yeah.
well. So there's a good variety of food you can have.
Okay.
I can see why it attracts such a wide audience. So tell me about the kind of people you're getting there at the moment.
Age range, you mean? Or
Age
people?
range,
Well, I think
people,
anything from
nationalities.
2 to 100.
From, two. Yeah, we get kids in there.
Yeah, we get kids in there.
And
You get some families bringing kids
we
along.
can't stop them. You can't really stop it.
No.
Because most of the clubs I've ever been to, there's always been kids in there, and you know it's an enclosed environment, so the kids are quite.
It's during the day, the
Yeah.
swimming pool, they just go swimming.
Yeah, and they dance quite well. The kids these days.
Yeah, I'll start me young.
Get right into it. They
Yeah,
do. So you've got families. You've got the younguns from Walking Street. You know. All the way up to sort of the older guys and ladies in their 60s and 70s who don't dance as much, but they sort of move their head like that a bit. You know,
the neck jerkers.
yeah.
Rubberneckers with all the looking at all
average
the.
is about 20 to 40. That is where we get a lot of
standard.
people from 20 to 40. Yeah.
And is it mostly Farangs or do you get quite a lot of Thais?
We get both now, don't we?
Yeah, we get a mixture of both.
We've got
That is good.
Pretty good mixture.
Yeah. And are you marketing it towards the Thai market as well? Or?
Well, we just done FHM in Thailand.
We were in this month.
Oh, right.
FHM. And so we're trying to market the Bangkok
Yeah.
crowd a little bit. Get them to come down here during the weekend.
That sounds.
Well, I think this is the week to get them if you're going to get them in.
In
In the middle of the
Songkran.
week, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, we're actually doing an escape Songkran party at ours
Okay.
all week. You can come there and
Right.
no one will attack you.
No one will throw water at you.
Have you banned water being thrown? Have you banned it?
Yeah, well, only when someone dives in and you get splashed. We can't stop that. We've banned.
At least
we've banned it for a week.
No ice
kids
cubes.
running around with these big guns
No,
around.
that's it. You can come down. When does this show go? It's too late, isn't it? It's not going to go
Yeah,
in time, is it? I never. Well, next year we'll do the same party.
Songkran. So have you ever had any celebrities come down?
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I would have forgot to mention that. Wouldn't I? We were very, very lucky. Our manager, who's left now, on good terms, was in Lima Lima,
Right.
chatting away to their manager, and the agent for Wycliffe Sean was there trying to negotiate a deal for Wycliffe to play at Lima Lima. And the guy from Lima Lima said, well, this is the beach club here, why didn't you just go down and have a look at that? So he came down, loved the place.
Yeah.
And this happened all within the space of like 4 or 5 days.
Wow.
So we had no much chance to promote it,
Right.
but we were still very, very busy. And he turned up, he come down, he was brilliant.
Yeah, he jumped in the pool.
He actually went in the pool.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
and
loved
sung
it.
a bunch of songs in the
Absolutely
pool.
loved it. He said to me, normally
Sang
guys,
songs from the pool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
yeah,
We
yeah.
got wireless mic and he was in the pool swimming around singing.
Did you get that on video?
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Oh, right.
But
That's
we weren't allowed
quite good.
they weren't allowed to use a lot of the
Oh,
stuff.
they didn't.
We wouldn't allow it.
Oh, well.
But he was brilliant. He was a really
Yeah.
down-to-earth guy. You could have a chat with him.
Yeah.
Because he said to me, he goes, my first ever track I ever made was made in the basement.
Really?
And and I said, well, you can imagine how we feel then. We've only been open 6 weeks, and someone like you turn up here. I'll come.
Down
That
to
is-
planet Earth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was good fun. His manager got pushed in the pool with
I was just about to say, I heard a rumour that his manager ended up in the pool. He wasn't terribly happy about it. That's going around the
thing
Pattaya
is-
grapevine
and
at the
the
moment.
worst thing was, he was stood next to me, and this girl, she was drunk, and she was coming up and she was playing with him, and he was trying to be friendly with her.
Yeah.
And she was like, come on, let's go in. And I'm like, whoa.
I was standing next to you at the time,
Yeah.
and the girl came
So-
between us. And
I turned around to the girl and I went, no, this man doesn't go in the pool, okay? Go and push somebody else in,
Yeah.
but not this guy,
Yeah.
okay? So she turns to go, so I just turn back to watch because we're watching Wycliffe is in the pool, and she just does a little duck down, gives him a little nudge, man was
Oh
in.
dear. So Wycliffe went in the pool.
Wycliffe was
Wycliffe
already in.
was already in.
Oh
This
yeah,
was
this is
his
manager. The manager was
with
going
free
in as
phones
well.
and loads of money and everything. And
Oh dear.
And the first face he sees as he comes up at the water is me trying to get him. But, I hope you don't think that I pushed you in the.
No, hopefully not. Well, that's
we had
nearly
cameras on it. We had cameras.
nearly all we got time for. So where can we get down to Planet Earth Beach Club?
It's Planet Earth, Soy Planet Earth, right behind Cafe Lamar.
Great.
Just past John.
There you go,
inside
Sean. I've
15.
even plugged your restaurant for you. Okay, stop
So
moaning.
head down there as soon as possible and catch one of the hottest clubs in Pattaya.
Definitely.
See you next in the next After Either break.